What's up, guys? Check it out. We are here now on the 12th episode. And like I always said, we're going to cut right to the chase with my good friend, the one, the only, David Rodriguez. I call him D-Rod. How are you doing this evening, man? Yeah.
Yeah, doing good and just doing a little bit of everything. With 4 kids, there's never a dull moment. Lots to do.
Now, just so people know here, I'm talking to you from the Midwest, and you're the first person to be out of state, which is awesome. I think the more people see it out of state, maybe they'll join me too. And you just answered the same question I had going on. I was going to ask you, you're married with children. How many kids are there? You don't have to say their names if you don't want to, but how many and what are their ages? You don't mind me asking.
So I got 4 kids, 2 boys, 2 girls.
Yeah.
So my oldest boy is 10, then followed by my daughter. She is going to turn 6 here soon, followed by my youngest son. He's going to be turning 4, and then my youngest daughter will be turning 2.
Okay.
I'm going to be broke here for 4 months in a row. Everybody has a birthday. It's continuous.
Yeah, back to back.
And it leads right into Christmas. Into Christmas.
So if you forget you got the birthday going on, is that what that is?
Yeah. Yeah, it's terrible.
Wow. And if you want to plug the store, you can, but I'm going to go ahead and ask you, what do you do right now for a living? What's your title now for almost 20 years?
So I work for a grocery store full time called Fairway. Yeah. And just shy of 20 years I've been there. So I'm the produce manager. So I get to handle all the vegetables and all the fruits. I'd like to say I'm an expert sometimes.
I believe, dude, I'm calling you when I need things. I'll tell you that. All right. Well, that's cool to know. That's cool to know, to give some people some insight. I have actually known you. You're one of the friends. People understand Big Beard and Friends. It's not just who I introduce. My friends are a lot of people I've met. And I've probably known you, I don't know, at least since, would it be like 04, 05? I think I met you the year.
Yeah.
If I met you the year that I went up there, it was 02. But it's 03 or 04, around there. I've known you for a while.
Yeah. Yep. That sounds about right. Yeah.
This is so weird to even be like this. I'm so awesome. I'm probably more excited about this. All right, we're going to go ahead. You've seen the little amateur show I got going on. I'm going to go ahead and say some words, and I want you to go ahead and say the first thing that comes into your head. We're going to do 10 of them, and then we'll do some have-yous. And there's no right or wrong answer, like I tell everybody. So here we go. I'm going to start off with job.
Job.
Yeah.
That's the word?
Yep.
100%. You got to give it 100%.
Yeah, I love it already. I love that.
Hard for it.
That's so awesome. All right.
Because you said job, not jobs. So we're not bouncing around from one to the other. I do have 2 jobs, but I've had my one job for almost 20 years full time, and then I actually merchandise for a bread company, and I've done that for about 6 years. It's a part-time deal. Mm-hmm. But like I said, 6 years. I don't hop around from jobs.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. That's a good answer. That's pretty good answer there. All right. I like that's the first thing you said, and that's the honesty there. Now here you go. Bread, like loaf bread. What do you think?
I think of my part-time job because I'm a bread merchandiser.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what I think of. I think of bread.
No idea. I didn't know this. Wow.
I think of a person. I'm in the aisle, and I'm you gotta rotate it. So the customer thinks that I'm holding probably the freshest bread, and they're like, "Hey, I'll take that fresh loaf right there. That's probably freshly baked, isn't it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And I give them the one that's not the fresh one. I got to get rid of it. It's not expired. It's just not the freshest one.
It's just not the freshest one. I got the other ones over here. I didn't know that. I only said that, to be honest with you, because if you've been to the South enough, you might know this, but if not enough, there's like a cultural difference in bread. And I just wanted to see which loaf you would say. That's all I wanted. That's just cool. I've known you for a while, like we said. I did not know that you had the bread thing going on. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. All right. All right. Well, this takes us to there's a theme here, kind of. Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. Lather it on that bread. Lather it on.
What kind?
It goes good with all sorts of breads.
It does. I agree. What kind of mayonnaise is your choice here?
I'm not picky. I'm not picky at all.
Really?
Hellman's, is probably the best. It's what everyone knows. But
Hellman's is good.
if I was to do one of those blind test,
yeah,
I'd be like, it's mayonnaise. It's good.
All right. I thought you were going to throw me some Miracle Whip out there or something like that. I can do it, but I didn't grow up. To me, Miracle Whip was like a dressing, and we grew up with a Blue Plate is the name of it. Blue Plate mayonnaise. It's only found in Arkansas and selected southern regions, but it's been here from like 1928. Really, really good. It has converted people. Okay. All right. Well, that's good to know. I'm really a mayonnaise guy too. I'm like, really, as long as it ain't nasty, put it on there. All right. Well, here once again, here's like a theme: grocery store.
Grocery store. I think of questions. There's a lot of questions right now with everything going on, and a lot of them are the same question. As you can imagine, do you have any toilet paper? That's one of them. Yeah. So imagine working, a 10-hour day, and people are looking for these items, and you get asked that at least 500 to 600 times a day.
Oh wow!
You got to be real patient.
I mean, and I think you are. I really do. I mean, I'd say, whoa! I've got windows open over here. We have a skeeter coming in. Okay, no, you got to be patient. Definitely got to be patient. And as long as you've done it, you probably had to build some kind of immunity. I don't know if that's a proper word, but a wall of patience. That's like a wisdom thing, right?
Yeah, it is. It is, because especially right now, people are so on edge right now when they're coming into the store. They're worried about everything, and the last thing they need is to come to the grocery store and then the grocery clerk to give them lip.
Yeah.
Actually, I give a lot. I give a lot of lip. I have a knack, though. There's certain people that you can do it to, and
sure,
certain people that you're like, no, I can't. I shouldn't. I better not.
Yeah, but see, you're just an awesome guy for that period. I'm not saying that I wouldn't be that way, but it's hard. And I'll tell my wife and I'll tell other people there's special people for special jobs, and this is an essential thing you're doing. Grocery stores have to be there. To me, they're going to be there. We got to eat. We got to eat.
Everybody's got to eat.
Oh, and I know, man. I look like I don't miss meals. I'll tell you that. All right, check it out. Beer.
Oh, I think of springtime. I can't wait for springtime. I like beer, but I like to drink beer outside. I like to hang out.
Yes.
When you were here, I thoroughly enjoyed that. You sit outside. It's nice out. And especially when I sit out in front of my house, because we live across from the trailer court, there's never a dull moment. Never. There's always some asshole yelling at his dog trying to escape. Get your ass! I open up my window, even if I'm not outside, we're watching a movie or whatever, and I'm like, mute. I'm like, Sarah, tell my wife, shh. You hear that guy? Because there's two guys right up front, and both of them at different times will be yelling. So, yeah, definitely on a Friday, Saturday night, beers go down real smooth, and I'm just get my lawn chair out and
it's free. Yeah. Where I'm from, you're talking about that sounds like it's quality entertainment. Like it's fun.
Oh yeah, it's quality and it's cheap.
It's cheap.
Free. I mean, free. The only thing I gotta pay for is the beer,
All right. Here's one. Pizza.
That's funny you bring that up, because we were watching the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles yesterday. I've got like 3 or 4 seasons of the old cartoons.
Sure, absolutely.
And my oldest, my 10-year-old, he loves it, so he dug the things out. And actually, we were eating pizza for dinner. We're having Pizza Hut. And I'm like, my love from pizza comes from them freaking turtles.
Hey,
because I was 5 years old, whatever, 6 years old, watching them, and they were always eating pizza. And ever since then, I love pizza. I blame the turtles.
Look, this is funny. You're going to think I'm making this up. Look at this. I've got something in it, but look, here's my coffee cup, bro.
Yeah!
That's my coffee cup.
Nice.
All right, well, check it out here. All right, well, okay. Fart.
Fart? Did you say fart?
Yes.
Or did you fart?
No.
Are you admitting something?
No.
Because you're in the zone, and you told me that it's your anniversary, you had a good dinner. We all do it. Let me get comfortable.
That's a word game. You're playing the words. I did say all this, though. This is what's funny. I did say this. We're keeping.
No, I dig farts, especially the older I get. I almost don't mind at work. It's fun at work. When I'm up in the office, there's this gal that she's I don't know, in her 50s, and she's a super nice lady, but she lets them loose, and they can get kind of raunchy. So we're up in the office, and I got this little smell, like oh, and I look behind me because she sits behind me, like, Tammy, did you just fart? She's like, no. It was actually my assistant manager who stood next to me, and the fan was on, so the fan was whiffing it over to me. And she's over there giggling, and I'm like, "What was you?" And she's a health nut, so she's always eating like hard-boiled eggs and yogurt, and so drinking protein shakes. So yeah, it was a little ranky.
You rock. There's never a dull moment when I say the word fart, and that's why I do it. I try to touch things. I'm telling you that I think people are gonna. All right, well, see, you go from that to. That's so cool. I love this. This editing is gonna be fun. All right, look, ice cream. Ice cream.
Ice cream. I think a Dairy Queen, and I like myself a good strawberry sundae.
Ooh,
just lather that strawberry sundae on there.
Yes,
it's delicious.
Yes. I like a peanut butter parfait if I'm doing Dairy Queen. That's just me.
There you go.
I can eat several.
I have fond memories of our Dairy Queen. Did you ever go to the one over by the cemetery?
I have.
On North 3rd Avenue?
I have been there.
Yeah, going out, there's a car dealerships in Riverview Park. Okay, so that one's my hot spot because when I was a kid, I grew up just a few blocks from there. So my dad and I, we'd ride our bikes, and we'd go over to Dairy Queen. He's like, son, you want Dairy Queen? I was, yes, I do, Dad.
Yeah,
Let's go. Of course. So, yeah, now as an adult, I'm like, I love it. And, I take the kids all the time, and, yeah, it's good.
I'll take my kids to places like that, and if they're like, I don't want it, I'm like, it's fine.
That's your choice. Give it to me.
That's fine. Don't you order it again if you want it. Okay. All right. Well, that's cool to know. That's cool. All right. And finally, I got one more here, or 2 more. Exercise.
Ooh, exercise. Oh, that's a good one. I think just getting up and doing it.
You got to.
Just step outside that door and walk. Freaking skip, whatever you can do, whatever your body enables you to do. If unfortunately you're in a wheelchair, at least get outside and get that sunshine. Take some freaking 10-pound or 5-pound little dumbbells out there with you. You can wheel with one hand, and pump it with the other. Hopefully nobody's watching that.
No,
That's what I do.
No, but hey, I know what you mean. This is why I ask certain things. I know exactly almost not what you were going to say, but I know. And I like that.
There's a lot of people with excuses, and there's just, there is no excuse.
There is none.
Always,
yeah. For anybody watching right now, you're watching this right here, and I'm going to throw this right here up on the screen. #motivate your mind. and move your ass and hashtag be inspired, be tough, and be you. And I promise you, if you go on Facebook and you put that in, what are they going to see? It's going to take everything to me and you for the past like 5 years, literally. If not,
5 years, because this May was my accident 5 years ago.
Yeah. So,
and I think it was just months leading into that.
Yeah. Yeah. Facebook reminds me of your accident every year, just to throw that out there to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every year.
And a lot of growing from that.
I know you have, dude. You're such an awesome man. I'm going to do one more here with you real quick. Family.
I know I said work 100% for job.
Yeah.
But then you got to throw in another 100% for family, and you got to keep that family together, especially for us men. You know, we're the fathers, or we're the husbands. So we're the head of the household, and there's a lot of weight on our shoulders. We're the example. So 100% for family also. Family is very important to me. My kids, I try to spend as much time with them as possible. Example, just the other day, I went for a run and I went 120%. Normally I'll go for 3 to 4 miles, but I went for 6.5 miles.
Yeah.
I come home, my kids are like, "Hey, you're home. Let's go ride our bikes." And I'm like, "God dang it!" I'm like, "Give me 15 minutes. Just let me regenerate here, and then we'll go." And I took all 4 of the kids. Two enough or old enough that they ride their own bike. And the 2 younger ones, I got a bike trailer, and they hop in the back of that. But
nothing wrong with
important.
that.
Family time is very important.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. You are one of the most of the inspirational people I know, and I mean that. Like I said, I know I've always known you, but I never really thought you'd be on some little amateur podcast I've got going on, which I thank you for that. But I never would think that at all. Like, people just got to go back and look at the hashtags, and our hashtags tell a story, and it really does, and things that happen during that. And that's really deep to me. And as quick as we can, if anybody's watching, contact with me, and let's do this for real. We're going to make sure it's hashtag motivate your mind, move your ass, hashtag be inspired, be tough, be you. We're doing it, dude. We're doing it. All right. Look, unfortunately, it's a time of the show. I say unfortunate for some have yous. Woo. So I'm going to ask you some questions. I'm going to ask you some have yous, and just answer them the best you can. We got to move this along because you were awesome, and I know you were full of things. So here we go. Have you ever been to a Waffle House?
I don't think so. No, I've always wanted to.
Okay.
But I don't think there's even any in the Midwest. I think they're all in the South.
I think Indiana's got just 2, but there is a Facebook page to make and bring Waffle Houses to Iowa. Be sure y'all check that out. Yeah, I accidentally plugged it. Fine, but check out the Iowa Waffle House Facebook page there. All right, I didn't know that. See, now I'm going to ask you some Midwest questions, throw some curves in there every now and then, but I'm trying to keep it G-rated at the same time. Have you ever bungee jumped?
Dark.
It is.
No, I have not, actually.
Really? I don't want to. I never have. I don't want to. All right. Have you ever done the chicken dance at a sporting event?
At a sporting event?
Yeah,
no.
The chicken dance?
Every wedding. Every wedding after about a dozen beers, yeah.
All right. I went to a few sporting events, and it would come on during the half, the 7th inning stretch and stuff, and I would see people doing it, and I'm like,
right.
I'll be honest with you, never seen it done until I went to the Midwest. I was like, I don't know what this is, but it was fun. It's fun.
What's going on?
Oh no, I looked very different. I had to sit where I was. These people knew I wasn't from there. I mean, look at me. All right. Have you ever ate a banana sandwich?
Oh, hells yeah.
Yes.
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 Peanut butter?
I can do peanut butter. Absolutely. Yes. That really is. That's so cool.
It's so filling. I got my kids eating it too. I tell them Elvis loved it.
It did. He had to fry it. He liked it toasted. Dude, I'm telling you, you're so awesome. Most people are like, ooh. I thought that's like a southern state. That could be where I'm from. If you, and I say this loosely, if you gave me some plain Ruffles chips and a banana sandwich growing up with salt and pepper, that was a meal for us.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I've done the chip sandwich too.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
good. Heck yeah.
You rock. I love this. All right, now I'm gonna get you here. I'm gonna get you here. This is a big wink face. I'm just kidding here. Have you ever been to a concert? I know you have. Who's your favorite band?
Oh, the good old boys from Georgia, Sevendust.
I knew it.
Yeah, they're the best.
I knew it. And you know what's funny? And I wanted to say that way. You actually literally know these guys. Or I mean, you got pictures. You got tons of pictures. You every time I get on, at least once a year, it seems like you're like they're giving you messages, sending your family messages, or you're just hanging with them.
Yeah, they're really cool dudes. They're not to say that, well, you're just a dude, but it's like how we're talking here.
Yeah.
They even though they've been around for like 25 years or so, they're really cool and totally relatable. The first time I met the lead singer, he was asking me questions about me and like my work and my family, and I'm like, why do you care? You're the celebrity. Why are you asking me questions? I was just totally floored. So they're all like that. They're good boys.
I'm gonna see what I can, literally, because of you. Maybe guys, maybe we can get an interview with one of them via you and him, or one of them, if not them and myself. That would be kind of cool. I would let them take over this little time I have here, because I mean that's kind of cool. Okay, have you ever had hot boiled peanuts?
No.
Really?
Nope, never made it to the hot boiled peanuts.
That is definitely a southern thing. They do it year round. But if you go on drives down here, or you go venture out, or just like I said, everyday life, there's always some elder man, or an elder, usually, gray, silver haired, and they have this big, like, I don't even know, it could be 5 gallons, some of it could be bigger, and they're boiling peanuts, and you put your seasoning in with it, salt, preferably. Some do Cajun pepper, some do cayenne pepper, some do garlic, whatever you might want. Usually it's plain.
Right.
And then you can pay the guy like $10, and they'll give you a big, hot, piping wet bag of hot boiled peanuts. And for some reason, I'm dropping stuff here, it's just very good. I don't know a world without that. So if you've never tried it, do yourself a favor and try it one day. I'm serious. It's good.
I'm gonna have to.
You come down to visit, I'm telling you, I got you, bro. I got you.
With all the nuts. I got you with all the nuts.
I've got you. That's all that, and I'm included. I'm the number one. Okay. Have you ever flown in a plane?
No, I haven't actually.
Okay, that's all right.
I've driven everywhere.
That's true. I flew back in 2008, and I was cool. I don't know how to say it. I thought I was going to freak out. I thought it was good. I loved it. It felt like the moment I went up, and I was like, oh, yeah, come right down. And I flew from here to there.
Nice.
Yeah, well, I flew to Moline, and then we still had to drive 3.5 hours to where we were going.
Right.
Which, yeah. All right, have you ever thought about my beard with glitter in it and how pretty it would be?
I have now. No, not before, but I have now. I got a mental picture. I think, it's 2020 and the world is upside down. You do you.
All right. Have you ever thought about growing your beard out again?
Oh, God, I so wish it. It's kind of a double-edged sword. Yeah. I wish it, yes, because I did like it. I don't know. In 3 months, I had a nice little thing going on. Yeah. But my wife loves it, and she loves a little too much. And I don't know if there's enough money in insurance. We might have another child because of that.
No!
Actually, because of that, I'm pretty sure because of that, we did have Mr. Yoda.
Hey, I feel you, bro. I'm telling you. I will tell you some offline comments about some beer jokes that you'll be like, you did not just say that, but they're funny. All right, look. I already got one more here for you. Have you ever?
Okay.
No, it's raining right now. Here it is, and it's rained here for the last 3 days. It's planning on raining the rest of the week. And have you ever danced in the rain just for the hell of it, just because you could, just because we're young?
I did once, yes.
I know you're like, where are these?
And I was young.
That's what I'm saying.
I was young when I did it.
No, I didn't do like the polka or the waltz in the rain, but I've ran out like in my underwear and slid across my yard when I was a boyfriend and girlfriend with my wife, and she's just like, wow, this guy's a nut. And there was no reason for it. I just, because I could. Don't do that again. Look, I'm telling you what, you were awesome, and you were always a pleasure to have, to be around. I'm going to let this music play us out right here, and I'll tell you what, I'll talk to you when this goes off, but we're going to go ahead and once again, get over here. I thought it was going to be less time than this, and we actually did exactly what we were supposed to do. I want to thank you once again. You're in Iowa. I look to see you in a couple months, and don't worry. You always. You guys remember to hashtag be inspired, be tough, be you. Hashtag motivate your mind and move your ass. And as always, man, look, love and peace. And what do we say?
What do we say?
Chicken grease. We'll see you, man. I'll see you. Oh, wow.
Big beard.
Presentations.